Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you some fragrances that are going to make you smell like a rich boss lady. I can't wait. These ones are the fragrances that I put on if I want to smell put together, like I know what I'm doing. Maybe you carry a Birkin, maybe you're wearing all gold, maybe you have a chauffeur. They're the fragrances that make you smell put together, classy, sophisticated, rich, and powerful. I can't wait to share them with you. But before I get started, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. I would love for you to be a part of the Weird Wonderful family, and let's get into this. So today I'm going to do 3 fragrances in each category. So designer, niche, and affordable, just so that everybody has something. Where should I start? I'm going to start with a Middle Eastern one. I'm going to start with Enquiries Secret Musk by Cadillac. First of all, can we just talk about this? Like I want to wear this. Like I want to wear an outfit that epitomizes this. I never wear white, or rarely. Like I've got that one white sweater, but basically my whole entire life I've never worn white because I basically need a bib at all times because I spit, spill, and slobber so often. Like I struggle. But anyway, so I tend to wear black. But anyway, I love this bottle. I think it's so classy, and the fragrance inside is literally spectacular. This opens with musk and sugary notes. It has tonka chocolate and rose in the heart, and then the base has red fruits and saffron. Now, I would say that the hero notes on this are definitely the musk, the rose, and a little bit of saffron. The fruitiness definitely helps keep it a little bit airy. This is so sophisticated, it's opulent, but the musk and I think the saffron keeps it a little bit lighter feeling. So it smells very put together, really luxe smelling, but that musk helps it feel a little bit more daytime appropriate, or office time, like daytime appropriate. Yeah, it's just so gorgeous, but the musk also makes it quite sexy. So yeah, I really enjoy this one. It smells opulent. It smells super rich, like you run boardrooms. Actually, all 3 of these, you smell like you run boardrooms. This one though, because of that musk, it just doesn't feel overwhelming. Just a fantastic job on this fragrance. And like I said, that bottle looks luxe, and it actually feels quite luxe too. So really enjoy this one. Overall, extremely sophisticated and very boss lady rich-esque. I love Enquiries Secret Musk, but this has become my favorite rose fragrance currently, and it is Mind Games Prodigy. The bottle is absolutely gorgeous. The cap is magnetic, so love that. This is a very pricey splurge, but to me, it's absolutely worth it. The more I've had it, the more I just love wearing this. And anytime I have this on, I get compliments. This is such a sophisticated rose. It's quite potent, so you don't need many sprays. There's a little bit of a bitter quality to it, which almost reminds me of the Enquiries Secret Musk, in that the bitterness somehow tempers the rose and keeps the rose from getting too thick, cloying, anything of that nature. There's also a little bit of kind of milkiness in this, just slightly, along with some coffee that's not overly noticeable, but it just kind of tempers the composition. I just think that this is literally stunning. If I were the CEO of a huge corporation, like this woman, she comes into the boardroom, she's wearing a black suit. Like she goes black all the way, but it's not just a regular suit. It reminds me of, I think her name was Jessica from Suits. So the woman that ran the firm back in the day in Suits, if you ever watched the show, she had the most gorgeous, like sophisticated designer suits and outfits. That's the kind of woman that wears this fragrance. And what's amazing about this one, I think I mentioned this before, my friend Bob, he struggles with fragrances. He has major allergies, and I had to drop something off for him and his wife this one day. And I had oversprayed this, and I was choking myself out, and I'm like, oh no, he's gonna smell the fragrance. It's gonna really bother him. And I was in the entrance, and I was just kind of keeping my distance. And I said, I was so embarrassed that I went, Bob, I'm so sorry I put so much fragrance on. And he goes, well, I actually noticed it. It's not bothering me and it's really, really pretty. So I was shocked. So for whatever reason, I don't know what the ingredients are in this one, but for him, it didn't bother him, which was super shocking. So I appreciate the quality of this fragrance for sure. It's super luxe. The bottle is luxe. The price tag is luxe, but I definitely think it's worth it. Like, it is amazing. If you gotta like the rose, but man, definitely you need to get a sample of this. And the designer version that is boardroom appropriate, in my opinion, these are all boardroom appropriate. Like, we're talking boss ladies here, right? But this one is Haute Couture by Givenchy. This boss lady, she's a little bit evil. She keeps a pack of cigarettes in her briefcase. And when things get a little out of hand, you'll catch her out in the parking lot or somewhere taking a smoke and then come back in. She smells like a mixture of cigarettes, raspberry, and vetiver. So there's something about this that is so sensual. It's addictive, but I think it smells really luxe. It's definitely got a more perfumey vibe. So it's a little bit more old school, but this woman, she knows, you know what? I would say this is the woman from Yellowstone, that chick. I don't remember her name. She's kind of like the head chick on the Yellowstone show. I've not watched it. I've just seen clips. That's her. Like, she's ruthless, man. And if she was a Disney character, she would be Cruella de Vil from 100 Dalmatians. But yeah, she takes care of business. She's ruthless, but she smells amazing, but a little bit like cigarettes. I love it. I love it. Let's go with another designer fragrance, and that is L'Interdit by Givenchy. Now, this fragrance is pear and bubblegum tuberose. This is definitely a little bit more feminine. It's a little bit intoxicating because of the sweetness of the tuberose and the pear. This has lots of other notes in it, but primarily I get a fruity pear with tuberose. As this dries down, you get a little bit of vetiver and vanilla, more vanilla than anything, but you never lose that bubblegum tuberose. And when I say bubblegum tuberose, I don't mean that it smells like bubblegum. It's just that sweet candy-esque tuberose. It's quite heady feeling. So you feel it in your nose. That's the vibe of this fragrance. It's very kind of sweet, syrupy, nectar-like, but it's very sophisticated and classy and totally smells boss lady approved. I'll go with a niche one next. I'm gonna go with Ghost from Untamed Perfumes. Now, this is an iris-centric fragrance, but this is for your ice queen. You know the Snow Queen from Narnia? And she's like, you turned in your family for sweeties. That's the fragrance that she wears. So that kind of boss lady, she wears this one, but it is so ethereal, honestly. It's cold feeling, but there's something about it that is so sophisticated. This one sits closer to the skin. This boss lady, she's very sophisticated. She's very elegant. She's very poised. She doesn't speak loud ever. She keeps it calm, cool, and collected, but she smells a little bit like an ice queen. This has camphor and mountain air in the opening. Now, as this dries down on the skin, the camphor kind of disappears, but you definitely get a cooling kind of minty feel, almost breezy feeling in the opening, which lends to the coolness of this fragrance. It has iris, orris, and white florals in the heart. I get the iris and the orris, but the iris is definitely more prominent. In the base, this has white musk, vanilla, and an old book accord, which gives it kind of a bit of a powdery vanillic vibe again. So this smells earthy, it smells cool. I find it very grounding, but very elegant and sophisticated. This boss lady, someone might assume that she's not the boss because she keeps it very under the radar, quite softly spoken, very elegant, very smooth, but don't cross her. She's not afraid of taking you down. That's this fragrance. A Middle Eastern kind of rich boss lady fragrance for sure is a Gentle Gold by Fragrance World. This is seriously such an amazingly gorgeous balsamic vanilla. This has juniper, nutmeg, coriander, vanilla, amberwood, and musk. For whatever reason, the juniper gives it a bit of a fruity vibe. Like I feel like there's a fruitiness in here, and it would be in the same sort of genre is Gentle Fluidity Gold by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Obviously, this is inspired by that fragrance. Or something like a Possessoir gives me a little bit of that vibe where there's a bit of a balsamic, fruity aspect with a vanilla. This is so beautiful. This just smells rich. The woman that wears this one, she occasionally attends the boardroom, but she's so loaded that she comes and goes as she pleases. She sits on the board, but she's not the CEO. She just knows what she's talking about. So love, love, love this fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful. It smells rich. It's elegant smelling, sophisticated, but it's like $30, like $30, and you can smell like a freaking queen. Another boss lady fragrance, honestly, Lattafa's Tharwa Gold. I've mentioned that a lot, so I'm not including it this time. But another one that I just think is amazing is Liam Gray by Lattafa. This smells very similar to something like a Gris Charnel by BDK. So it's still got that kind of earthy feel that's actually like the Ghost. Like Ghost has that earthy kind of cooler vibe. So does this one. This has cardamom, fig, and tea in the opening. I definitely get the cardamom. I get the tea. It has iris vetiver and labdanum in the heart, and the base has vanilla, sandalwood, tonka, and patchouli. So this is the woman that she, again, I find this to be quite soft, but slightly edgy. I think of like, again, a lawyer, someone that's like really sophisticated, slightly edgy, not necessarily like it's very unisex. So it's not feminine and it's not masculine. It's just edgy, cool. It smells very luxe to me, a little bit mysterious. Yeah, I just absolutely love it. It smells so good. The longevity on this is better than Gris Charnel, which is sadly really lacking in performance. This has way better longevity. So such a great fragrance. Now this one is the niche version, and it is Sable Gris by Experimental Perfume Club. And this is also, to me, kind of in the same genre as a Gris Charnel. So it's got that tea-like vetiver vibe. This has cardamom, there's sandalwood in here, there's some turmeric, ginger, oak moss, tobacco, leather, musk, vetiver, ambroxan. So a bunch of notes, but this is like an even richer version of Gris Charnel. So it has a little bit of tobacco, but the tobacco almost comes across tea-like. This is super sophisticated, super luxe. And again, think, this is a person that is very straightforward, very powerful. She doesn't smell feminine or masculine, just right in the middle. It smells like a cool girl. It's elegant. It's understated elegance to me. This is seriously one of the richest, most luxe fragrances that I think I have in my collection. It's one of my favorites of all time. Like seriously, I love this thing. So Sable Gris, if you want to smell extremely rich and sophisticated, but not like you're trying to be that, this is the one. And the last one is a white floral from our designers, and it is Prada La Femme. It reminds me of Miranda Priestley. This is a white and yellow floral balm. It just has a ton of kind of tropical florals. There's carrot seeds in this, but that smells kind of similar, less powdery than Orris, but has the same kind of sweetness as an Orris. So smells a little bit sweet, a little bit earthy is what the carrot seeds does. This also has iris and spices in it, but the star of the show as far as the florals is definitely the tuberose, followed by ylang ylang and frangipani. This also has beeswax, vanilla, and vetiver in the base, and it's also got some magnolia on the opening. This is such a versatile fragrance because not only does it smell boardroom appropriate, like super luxe smelling, perfect for rich girl vibes in the office. But on top of that, you have this beautiful floral vibe. It doesn't feel tropical as in beach. It feels tropical as in you've got your own private island, you're sitting in your fancy luxe vacation home, or you're on a yacht and you just smell like money. This smells like money. It really does. So it's so, so gorgeous. When you're at home and at work, you wear a white suit with gold accessories and seriously 4-inch heels. You get driven around in a limousine and you say, that's all, to anybody that you want. And when you're on vacation, you're wearing a white flowy situation wherever you go, still with 4-inch heels, but usually you've got 2 men that are carrying you across the sand to some sort of beautiful spread of food just right by the ocean, or someone's feeding you grapes. I don't know. You're just really rich and you smell like Prada La Femme. This is definitely more of a traditional floral, so you've got to like the florals. But I don't know what it is about this. I wore it when I went to Kelowna, where it was like 32 or higher the whole entire time years ago. I've had this for about 5 years, I think. I thought to myself, oh, it's going to be too cloying. It wasn't. It's beautiful in the heat. So if you live somewhere really, really warm, this fragrance absolutely shines in the heat. And you're going to smell classy, sophisticated, elegant, put together, but it's not going to be too much. So absolutely love this fragrance. It's gorgeous. So those are my rich, sophisticated boss lady fragrances. What about you? What are your most sophisticated fragrances that just smell like money? Please leave it in the comments. And other than that, I hope you have an amazing week and we'll talk to you soon.